there, welcome to the Momcast on the Papagenos Network. We're here to share with you some cool tips from real moms about things that you're dealing with on an everyday basis. Believe me, we've all been there and we all get through it. My name is Kristen Capitalupo. I am the mother of 2-year-old boy-girl twins Dylan and Maya, and I'm here with Nancy.
Hello, I'm Nancy Pando. I'm the mother of 3 grown children and a granddaughter, Lola, who's 3 years old. And we are going to cover a very, very important topic today, and that is mom's need for time away from the kids.
I have to tell you, Nancy, I got a gift card for my birthday back in September. It is February right now. This was a gift certificate to a spa for a massage, a hot stone massage, actually, like amazing. I still haven't used it.
Okay, this is killing me. This is killing me. No. This is killing me. Somebody purchased
my mother-in-law.
a gift certificate for a massage because they obviously felt that you deserved it. And you have not gone, okay.
I'm not saying I don't deserve
okay,
it. How
okay.
am I supposed to take, what am I supposed to do?
You do deserve, well, we're going to discuss that. First and foremost, we're going to talk about why do moms need time away? Not, is it optional? No. It has to be. You need time away. Think of it this way, Kristen. When you're on a plane and you're about to, plane's about to take off, you have the flight attendant and she stands up there or he stands up there and they show you what to do with the seat cushion and direct you. And then they say, if your oxygen mask, if you need that, here's how you put on your oxygen mask. And one of the most critical things they say is, you need to put yours on first before you put your children's on.
That's true. They say that.
Now, I will admit, the first time I heard that, I thought, oh, I couldn't do that. I would have to put my children's on first.
Yep.
But let's punch that through, okay? Let's say the oxygen masks drop down, pressure drops, and I don't put mine on. And I'm fumbling to put my children's on first. Okay, pressure has dropped. What's going to happen to me? I'm going to faint. I'm going to faint. So if I faint, how am I going to get their oxygen masks on? Mm-hmm. It's not going to happen. Okay. So, however, if I put my, okay, good. If I put my oxygen mask on, I am clear, I am in control, and I am far better equipped to put theirs on. The same thing
and then
applies,
deal with what comes next.
Absolutely, and the same thing applies to moms. You need oxygen. When you go from me
and sleep.
Oh, that. When you go from
does that count as mom time when I'm sleeping?
No, it really doesn't. No, it really it's the need to break away, because when you go from me to we, you don't have any more, you can't bank on uninterrupted time. I remember one mother saying to me,
shower is no longer sacred.
Right, and I remember one mother saying to me, I have to sing Bob the Builder through the bathroom door just to entertain my toddler.
You mean the door's not open because it isn't my house?
Well, might have been an older toddler, but anyway. There just isn't the time. So it's really, really critical that we carve out a space for ourselves. So how do we get that?
Well, I'm not sure, but one of the times that I went out to dinner, early on when my kids were about 5 or 6 months old, I mean, my husband texted me throughout the whole meal that my daughter wasn't sleeping. And I was just so agitated and couldn't focus and just needed to get home. Mm-hmm. Not to mention the fact that when I got home, he had finally put her to sleep in a swing in a spare room in a separate area of the house. She was alone in the dark. I ran upstairs to the room. I was like, is she asleep? She wasn't in there. I was like, where is she? She was in, the spare bedroom in the dark, asleep, luckily. And if that's the worst that could happen, that's fine. But it was like the whole thing. I couldn't relax. I couldn't enjoy myself. So sometimes I feel like it's easier to just skip it.
Skip it and lose oxygen and not have the energy. And I'm not saying you have to do it all the time. By the way, this affects mothers who work full-time outside of the home, who work part-time outside of the home, who work full-time inside of the home. It affects every single mom. You deserve time. You deserve some uninterrupted time. And what you're describing to me in that dinner is anything but.
I was gonna say, I think you have some theories about the term uninterruption and unencumbered.
I get crazed when I think of what cell phones have done to moms. Now let me say this. It is, you're not able to get that space that you need. I don't care if you go to the library and count the ceiling tiles. You're not able to get the space. I do know of a mother, really, who used to go book a hotel and lie down in the bed and count the ceiling tiles. Anyway, so you're not getting the break that you need. And if people think you're continually accessible, well, they'll abuse it.
Now, I mean, I agree with you to an extent, but definitely those first few times where you're leaving your child or children with your significant other, I mean, shouldn't there still be room for that back and forth that a cell phone provides today?
At the beginning, but I will say, and I'll absolutely give some latitude here. My daughter, when my granddaughter was born, first night they went out, I was watching the baby, and she texted me.
And meanwhile, you have 3 kids of your own, so you're not a newbie here. You're not a...
Well, there I was. She texted me 16 times. I counted. 16. I don't type that fast. So it was a continual thing. And now I understood. I understood her need. It was her first time. Okay? But after that, now, Kristen, I mentioned this to you before, and I have to tell you, I know you were immeasurably relieved when I set it up this way. How's this? Here's what you do. When you go out to dinner with your friends or whatever you do, whatever you choose to do, whether you choose to go by yourself, here's what you say. What a novel idea this is going to be, because this is what we all did.
I hope my husband's listening, because this is important information.
Go ahead. You say, let's say you're going out to dinner, and you say to your husband, this is the restaurant I'm going to. This is the time I'm going to be there, and here's the phone number. You can call me if you need me. And unless your pants are on fire, I do not want to hear from you. So
it makes sense. It's hard to do, though. It's hard.
When I said that to you, we were talking on the phone. I said to you, I could hear this. Oh, because you knew by doing that. That's what your mom did. I mean, our parents didn't grow up.
Did you hear that this spring they're actually making video baby monitors that work with smartphones? So you could not only
don't even tell me that.
Be going back and forth with your significant other through texting or calls, but you'll actually be able to see your baby while you're out at the restaurant, or please drop on the babysitter, or I mean, I don't even know if I would want that or not.
Well, here's the dangerous part. I think that we have a lot of pressure on moms to do the right thing, and if that means getting the nanny cam or getting the video to be able to check on them.
It's not even pressure so much as guilt. It's just there, the guilt.
Okay, glad you said that. Let me tell you about guilt, okay?
Okay.
What is guilt? It is a destructive word, and it should only apply when you intentionally harm someone, or you do something ethically wrong, and you have regret for that. You should have guilt. However, think of it this way. It's really not guilt, it's sadness. It's sadness that you cannot be everything. It's sadness that you can't possibly please everyone and be there for your children 24 hours. It's sadness, but sadness you can let go of.
Okay.
Guilt, not healthy. Doesn't apply.
We'll be talking more about guilt in a few more minutes. We're going to be right back at the Momcast on the Papagenos Network, so stay tuned. Thank you.
Hey, it's $6 pizza time at Papagenos. Buy any large pizza and get up to 5 large cheese pizzas for just $6 each. Simple. $6 pizza time.